What's up guys, it's ShinyEv123 here and I'm back with some more Pokemon Pearl. In the last episode we caught a second team member, Rocky the Geodude, and I've actually trained him up to level 10 off screen, and look at those attack and defense stats. Those are incredible. And you compare them to Chimchar. You see, Geodude is an all-round tank, and once it evolves it's going to be even better than it is already, so let's hope that it doesn't take too long. I know what level it evolves at, I'm just hoping it won't take too long. And actually, there's something else I want to do. We got the Quick Claw in the last episode as well, and I'm going to give that to Geodude right now, because Geodude is actually quite slow. Now, let's proceed out of Jubilife City. And when you exit Jubilife City, you're actually going to have your first rival battle of the game. So let's go. This is a boss fight, so I'm not actually going to speed up this battle. But if this was just a regular trainer battle, I probably would. He's going to start off with Starly. Now, no matter which start Pokemon you chose, he's always going to have a Starly. So keep that in mind. And all I can do with this thing is tackle. Like, I'm meant to have a super effective move, and I don't have one right now. But look at that. Quick Attack is the strongest move Starly has at level 7, and it only did 1 hit point of damage. That's how godly Geodude is. Of course, I could just set up with this thing on Starly, because it's not going to be able to hit me at all with any of its moves. But I just want to get it down on health before I do that, because his next Pokemon is going to be such a problem for my team, as both my Pokemon are weak to his starter Pokemon, which in my case is Piplup, but it's obviously going to change depending on what Pokemon you have. So if you start with Piplup, he'll have Turtwig. If you start with Turtwig, he'll have Chimchar, and if you start with Chimchar like me, he'll have a Piplup. Now, I'm just going to set up some rock polishes, because that's actually going to make Geodude faster, and as you can see, even with just one rock polish, he's already faster than Starly, so Growl is not going to make a difference to me. I've got 2 rock polishes, so hopefully that'll make me faster than his Piplup. I just realised about my camera angle, let me just sort, that's better. Anyway, Piplup, here it comes, and I'm gonna keep battling. I know I'm faster than it now, but keep in mind Geodude is 4 times weak to this thing. He is level 9 though, but that really shouldn't matter. One bubble's probably gonna knock me out, so I want to kill it before it kills me, and that was a lucky crit. And I'm just glad it wasn't on the last turn of the battle like it was last time. Now let's go for another tackle, and hopefully we can kill this thing. A crit won't do it. Or, no, we won't get a crit. A crit probably would have killed it, but no, we didn't get that all-important critical hit, so we can't do it. Pound! I know Piplup has Bubble at this point. So let's hope that he doesn't actually use it and just sticks to using Pound, because that would be the luckiest rival battle ever if he just does that. He lived with like 1 hit point, and he's gonna growl again. So basically we won the rival battle without him using Bubble once, so we didn't even have to worry. And I'm pretty sure Piplup has Bubble at this point in the game, right? If I'm wrong, do correct me on that. But now Geodude's level 11. That makes both our Pokemon level 11, and we're learning Rock Throw. Yes, finally, a move that can be good against flying types. And I'm actually going to get rid of rock polish. Even though it was helpful, I'm not really going to need it ever again. That's probably the only point in the game I'll need it, so I'll get rid of rock polish for rock throw, which is going to be very helpful, in my opinion. So, there we go. We beat the rival, get 900 Poké Dollars, and there we go. And he's complaining that he lost. Wow. Now, let's just take a quick look at Geodude. There, both Pokemon are the same level. I'm probably going to go back and heal really quick. Yeah, so I'm going to cut away and I'll be back in just a second. And I'm back. I'm sorry if the camera angle's a little different. It's because my camera actually ran out of memory space. So I had to take all the footage I already had off of the camera and put it on my laptop. But we should have plenty of room now. So let's get into our first trainer battle. And just like every other episode, I'm going to speed it up and add music. So here we go. Alright, let's continue. Grab this item down here, which is a Pokeball. And continue on. So, yeah, let's hide over here, battle this trainer. And I've still got Geodude up front, but I'm going to keep him up front just for this battle. And now Geodude is my strongest Pokemon. I didn't plan that to happen, honestly. But I'm going to put my Chimchar up front. So let's head on and battle this lady. So here we go. Alright, that battle was easy. Now, let's move on to the next trainer battle. Or wild battle, either way. And after that wild battle, we're back. And I quickly want to apologise if the camera angle is slightly different. I have been having some technical difficulties the last couple of days, so I'm actually having to film this part of the video separately. Anyway, let's get on with this trainer battle. I nearly said a wild battle. That would have been quite funny. Anyway, here we go. You know what, you guys are going to get a treat, because there's been a delay on because this video was meant to go up on Tuesday, and I didn't get it up on time. Well, actually, sorry, I'll rephrase that. This one didn't go up earlier in the week, and I didn't get it up, so I'm gonna have an extra long episode just for you guys. So let's get on to the next trainer. Right here, this last, and here we go. Okay, we beat her. Now, let's come over here, because there's actually an item we can grab over here. If wild Pokemon don't interrupt. Anyway, as I was saying, there is an item over here. And I'm actually going to keep Chimchar up front, because I want Chimchar to evolve soon. So that's why I'm going to keep Chimchar up front. Anyway, as I was saying before wild Pokemon interrupted me, I'm going to keep Chimchar up front because I want Chimchar to evolve soon. And before we make any progress, this is the Wayward Cave? I forgot what it's called. This is the Oreburgh Gate, that's the one. And I'm going to spray a repel because I don't want to run into any wild Pokemon in here. And then we're going to talk to this guy. Now, he's not actually a trainer, but he'll see your nice Poketch, and he'll give you HM06, which is Rock Smash. I could give it to Geodude, but I don't want to use HMs on my main team Pokemon, so I will be catching an HM Slave later when we do need Rock Smash, but right now, it's not required for us to use it. So let's head on into this trainer battle. Alright, one level from evolving, and I don't know if Chimchar's going to evolve. Well, I will. Hopefully, Chimchar evolves in this episode. I don't know if it definitely will though. And after that battle, we can head out of the Oreburgh Gate into Oreburgh City. Now, as soon as you enter Oreburgh City, you're going to be greeted by this guy who's actually going to take you over to the gym. Yeah, there is someone here, and it's Barry, our rival. Now, there are a few items you can get around Oreburgh City, and I'm going to show you where those are real quick. I believe there's one in here. If you come upstairs and talk to, I think it's this lady. Yeah, she'll give you a Dusk Ball, which is an amazing item for catching Pokemon at night or in caves, because it's the best ball to do that with. Now we can leave this house. And in this house, oh, repel wore off. In this house, if you talk to this lady, this girl, if you have a Machop, she'll trade you an Abra. Weird thing, you can actually catch Abra, like in the route just outside the Oreburgh Cave at night, and you can actually catch a Machop in the route just outside of Oreburgh City, so you can get both of these Pokemon, and you don't even need to trade for that Abra. So I wouldn't recommend doing that trade, because you can actually get Abra sooner than you can get Machop. I'm going to go visit the Pokemon Center in just a sec, but before I do that, I'm going to come in this house, because there's actually another item I want to grab, and once again, it's upstairs. And if you talk to this guy, he'll give you a Great Ball, which isn't as good as a Dusk Ball. It's just up from an Ultra Ball, actually. Sorry, it's just up from a Pokeball. God, I don't know what's wrong with me today. I honestly don't. I think it's the excitement of being able to do this walkthrough, and no, I'm not going to have any more technical difficulties. So next I'm going to go up here, because this is actually where you can catch Machop, in this route up here. I don't plan on catching one for my team though, because I'm going to have a fighting type when Chimchar evolve. There's a Pokeball right there, so you can grab that. And funnily enough, you can come over here, and you can find another Pokeball. So you can find 2 Pokeballs in the same, like, patch of grass. Okay, now I'm going to quickly pop to the Pokemon Center. We'll be back in just a sec. And we're back to Pokemon Pearl. And we're going to head south next, because that's what we have to do in order to battle the gym. If you come here and talk to this guy, he'll give you a Super Potion, which is better than a potion, because instead of healing just 20 hit points, it will heal 50 hit points. Which is a lot better for this point in the game, because you're going to have a lot more than 20 hit points. But anyway, we'll head inside and listen to the music. Oh yeah. Now, the first time I played this game, I actually ran into a shiny Geodude in this very coal mines. Unfortunately, the game got erased, and I was never able to find that shiny Geodude again. And it's the only Geodude, or the only shiny that I've actually run into legitimately, without hacking or anything, so, oh god. Okay, we're back after that wild Pokemon. I was hoping that was going to be a shiny, but, you know, that was probably just a one-off for me, to be honest. I always go this way, just so I don't waste this item that I find here, because it is an escape rope, which can help us later on. But anyway, these guys here are actually trainers. I know people skip over them, but I'm going to do them because I want the experience on my Chimchar. Alright, and that's going to give us the experience we need to finally evolve. And there's a reason I wanted Chimchar to evolve before the gym. It's because it's actually going to become part fighting type, which is super effective against the upcoming gym. There we go, we have a Monferno, yes! And it's trying to learn Mach Punch. Now I am going to teach it that because it's actually the best fighting move we can get, and I'm going to get rid of Leer, because I'm not going to need Leer. I might need Taunt later on. Scratch I'm going to keep, and I'm obviously going to need Ember because I get stabbed with that. So there we go, we have Mach Punch. And I was actually expecting Rockthrow to do a little bit more than it did. Let's take a look at Monferno really quickly. Good stats all round, 44 HP. Even though Geodude isn't evolved yet, it still has more defense than Monferno does. Which I think is quite funny, and I'm actually going to put Rocky up front now, because now it's Rocky's turn to get some experience. Wicked. And this right here is the gym leader. He's the one you need to talk to. I don't know, yeah, you can see that on camera. But as soon as the text shows up, you can see it, you know, the camera sorts itself out, basically. But the moment I step away, you can see it a bit clearer now, but that's a lot better. Yeah, my camera doesn't like dark parts on the screen, so if that happens, I can't help that, so I do sincerely apologise. Anyway, this guy right here is another trainer, so let's get to battling him. And with that trainer battle, we can now leave. Of course I say that and wild Pokemon interrupt me, so we're going to try this again. We can leave. I know you can just use your escape rope, but I want to save it in case I need it later on in the game. For whatever reason. Damn. And just before I leave, I forgot to mention the wild Pokemon that can be found in here. There's only one new wild Pokemon, but you can find Geodude, Zubat, and very rarely you can find Onix. Now, Onix isn't that good, and you can actually catch its evolved form later on in the game. And because you need to trade it with a metal coat to evolve it fully, so I wouldn't recommend it anyway, but it is a very good defensive Pokemon if you want to add one to your team. I would dispute that, but I prefer Geodude to Onix, to be honest. And that is going to wrap it up for this episode. I know it's probably not as long as other episodes, but I just want to get this done. I want to edit this, get this up as quick as possible. And then hopefully, you know, hopefully we can get more episodes up as quick as possible, because next time we're going to battle the gym leader, Rourke. So I will see you guys next time. Shining Eevee 1, 2, 3, over and out.